5-minute restroom break?
And smoke break.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair, I'll go with that.
Well,
You just have to go outside and do it. Yeah, yeah, there are rules we have to live by.
I call to order this meeting of the Parks and Rec Board Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Mr. Director, roll call, please.
Member Van Aken? Here. Member Collier?
Here.
Member Keys?
Here.
Member Troutman?
Here.
Member Wilson?
Here?
And Member Cooper?
Here.
Member Mapes and Scott are absent this evening. We do have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, moving on to agenda number 4, consent of agenda, approval of minutes from April 22nd's meeting, 2025. Do I have a first?
Chairman,
Yes. Yes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of April 22nd, 2025 as written.
Hearing a first, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Having a first and second, do we have any discussion? We'll move to vote. All those in favor? Passes 6-0. 2 absent. Let's go ahead and move on to item number 5, new business, Park Trail Replacement, Phase 2, bid approval. Mr. Director, if you will.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, tonight before you are the bid results or the low bid for the Park Trails Replacement Phase 2. This is the maintenance bond for the trails replacements that we took out last year. As you guys know, we've done Rec Park, Memorial Park, the bridges. Those were kind of the round 1 of last summer, last fall. This is the bids for round 2, which is mostly in the linear park areas. And it will include also as an alternate bid, the Ward Park Trail to remove and replace that. What is not included in this is Good Parkway North, South, Good Parkway South, thank you, where the low water crossing is that we tend to have some trouble there. It's a trouble spot. And so that was pulled out to actually redesign it as one separate project coming later this year. So that is why that's not included. This particular one being cut and dry, kind of remove, replace trails. It includes the full replacement of Good Parkway North, which is our oldest trail in the whole park system, and then broken panels or around 350 linear feet of panels or concrete, and Lamar, Timber Trails, Brookside. Those are already concrete, so we're just kind of cutting out the ones that are cracked and broken and replacing those. And like I said, it will take on Ward Park as an alternate bid. This also includes the installation of the black safety bollards. That's been our standard that we've been going to. So a prime example is along Dean and Johnston, where Timber Trails there's that angle that goes down into the trails. There was a bollard there that rusted out and broke. We'll replace one and put one there so tiny cars don't drive in there, which they have before. So it includes the bollards, the linear park trails, Good Park North replacement, and then Ward Park as an alternate bid. So what you have before you tonight in my staff report is the overall budget of the maintenance trail bonds, which is just rounding up is $3.8 million is what we had. We have spent close to, it's easier to say, we have about $2,400,000 left to continue these projects. And we'll see a big chunk of that come out with this and then the low water crossing. And then we'll reevaluate where we're at in terms of projects and things like that. So tonight, because this is a joint bid with Public Works to do the roadside trails, which will include the Madison Street from the roundabout all the way to the four-way stop at Madison and Lucy Webb, and then go west on Lucy Webb all the way to basically Cantor Ridge where the trail stops. That replaces all that as well. So having two different funding sources and two different operations working together, we did bid it for consistency of contractor and better pricing, which we felt like we got. So tonight, you're not approving the contract, you're just approving the bids that were received for the park portion. This approval will go on to Trent with the Public Works Department, and he will submit the entire contract to the city council as a whole on the second Monday, the 9th, June 9th. That's pretty much what we've got here. We had several, we had 5 bids, so it was very competitive. There was a lower bid that was received, but it was a non-responsive bid. They missed some items in their packet and deemed them non-responsive, and so this is the next lowest bid, but it's the most responsive bid. Terry Snelling is a contractor that we've worked with for years and years in the city, done most of the sidewalks in town and the curbs, and so very familiar with them. I'm happy to answer any questions, and that concludes our staff report.
Thank you, Mr. Director. Any questions? Okay, no questions. Do I have a motion for accepting the bid process for Park Trails Replacement Phase 2?
Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I make a motion that we approve bid for the parks portion of the trail improvement Phase 2.
Thank you. Hearing a first, do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Hearing a first and second, is there any discussion? Nope. We'll move to vote. All those in favor? Passes 6-0, 2 absent. We'll go ahead and just move on to board member comment if there's anything. I'll start with Ken.
Only out of curiosity, how many linear feet of trail does this project encompass? Does it say in there? I didn't read all
It's
the way
in
through
the
bid.
packet. I don't know off the top of my head. If, let me look at it while
Yeah.
we run through this, and if I can find it in the packet, otherwise I'll get back with you this week.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just curious about it. That's all.
No, thank you, Ken. Mike, anything?
Just that the weather's getting to be pretty nice. Encourage everyone to get out and hit the parks and trails and enjoy the community.
Thank you. Steve?
No comments tonight.
Josh?
Nothing, thank you.
Mr. Manning? No. Only thing I'll say is being out in the community, I've heard a lot of good things about the parks and also the sports going on. People seem to really be hearing a lot of good things about Raymor's rec sports. Even people in Lee Summit I know are starting to come over, which is very nice to hear that we're doing such a good job with it. So thank you guys for that. With that, go ahead.
Parks portion's about 4,500 linear feet.
So that's a lot of trail.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of trail, and this is 10-foot wide concrete, so unless ground shifting or heavy equipment gets on it, we should not be replacing this for 25, 30 years.
Nice. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, sir.
All right. I believe that should wrap us up. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Passes. We are adjourned.
8 minutes. New record.